day, a day that you say, great, we learned something. And first, the market was pretty quiet, actually. It went in the afternoon, Central America time, went a little bit down, and we thought, oh, there it starts again. And I had a couple of positions where I had alerts, and I thought when that reaches that level, I buy. Then I sell this, and I buy that and that. That was the idea. Did not happen. But there was something else that was very interesting. And we found a pre-sale. So that's before the pre-market. It's a pre-sale on the website from a great development, LCAI. And now before I go further, I'm not the expert, I'm having fun. And I only want to explain you what I do. What you do, that's your responsibility, okay? What you do with your money. But I'm always open to share our experiences. Rodi lives in Jinotega. I live in Granada, Nicaragua, both in Nicaragua, and we communicate a lot. And this was one of these things that we say, that looks good, but you never know. I tell you honestly, 80%, now up to 80%, of the meme coins and all these pre-coins, whatever, is scam, honeypot, whatever. But sometimes you see, they call them honeypot and they call them scam, and 3 weeks later, they're doing very well. So it is difficult to say what is now really good. Liquidity is important. This company has 650,000. That's pretty good for the startup, while they still have a half year to go to launch in the second quarter. Yeah. And they're doing marvelous things. But again, this is on your own risk. Only I like to explain. Maybe whatever it is, I like to explain because this looks pretty good. And you have an opportunity. Now, before it's launched on Gate or listed on Gate and Max, and I tell you, when it's there, it's already tenfold, 100-fold of their initial value, presented value. The community steps in, they all buy something, yeah, and when it gets launched, then you see, there it goes, and there is the sales. And those are the people who got it before the launch. Now we got an opportunity to be there before the launch. Yeah, and that's fun for trying out, because we never did that before. So, what do? We find the website, LightChain. And you see there, and I will explain later how to buy. But what the most important thing is, that is blockchain and AIVM, transforming tomorrow with AI-driven blockchain. That is the basis, AI-driven. Now, what they do is poll consensus. That's revolutionizing consensus with proof of intelligence, a local leap in secure and efficient decision making, all done by AI. So they don't need you anymore and me for thinking, forget it. There it goes. But let's be honest, in 1989, there was this huge, and 88 and 87, huge technical developments, huge, and all these companies came up, who later became big and huge, yeah. And this is a similar time with new technology. I'm not afraid for it, absolutely not, and it's very interesting. So poll consensus. The second thing is artificial intelligent virtual machine that is empowering developers with futuristic AI-driven computation for smarter, decentralized applications. Very interesting. And then you have transparent AI framework, redefining trust with an open, auditable, and accountable AI system for intelligent operation. I like this auditable. That's a difficult word for me. My English is pretty good, but that is a difficult word for me. Auditable and accountable. That means you can check them. Yeah? And that's an important thing. You can check everything. It's open. Yeah? And accountable. That's very important for me. Good. And then we have governance integration. Seamless fusion of decentralized governance and AI for smarter, community-driven decision-making. You see? They are going to make the decision and we not anymore. It's the AI who's doing it. Yeah, there we go. But I have confidence in that. They will do a good job, but we'll see. Memecoin Launchpad. Elevating the meme economy with a secure AI-enhanced platform for creativity and monetization. Very important. Decentralized governance. I like that. Pioneering equitability, transparent decision-making powered by advanced AI and blockchain technology. Well, I think this was already said in the other four. So there is a roadmap what they have, and that is prototype development. And it's now December and they are in phase 2, the test net rollout. They're working on it. They're testing at this moment. And in January, they will do it more public. That means among more developers. And see where the glitches are and where the problems are. So it's a brand new development, okay? And that I love that. So, and then you have a couple of people who explain all kind of things. And here is a nice overview of, and let me see if I can make that bigger, how much they have planned. They have a pre-sale planned of 4 billion LCAI. That's the coin. That's the token. LCAI. And that is about 40%. And then they have for staking and rewards 2,850,000,000. That's about 28.5% of the total. And then you have liquidity, exchange listings. 1.5 billion LCIA. That's 15%. And I will present it here. Okay? You will see it just after this. Or maybe I will do it at the same time. You will see it. You see it now. Yep. Marketing and call. 500 million. That's 5%. Treasury and reserve. 650 million, and the team gets 500 million. The team gets 5%. I think that looks all very reasonable. And so the mission is that certain things on the whole blockchain start working more efficient. And when you buy things, and the interactions what have to be made there, it's where they're working on, and more secure and faster, and I'm going now over it. Yeah, so it's lightchain.ai for your information. You can check that. I want to say it again. This is for me also, for us, also a test. It's like, and what we do now, let's try that out. So we took a little amount and put it in there to see how this procedure works. Okay, this is not for tomorrow it's up. Let's make that clear. Yeah, probably in a half year, it doubled the price. Okay, so that is in the world of crypto, not a lot. But then, when they launch it, when it comes to that point, after testing, after more public testing, after launching the system, and then launching the token. Okay, that's step by step. They explain that on their website. And then they give you the opportunity to buy. I want to explain there something. You can buy in two ways, but for both ways you need in your wallet Ethereum. Okay? You can buy Ethereum through Ethereum or USDT. But also for the USDT, you need Ethereum for the fees. So better buy it for Ethereum. Yeah? Very simple. And the value is now, at this moment, 0.00375. That's the value. And they say in a half year, after all these phases, they're now at phase 8, 9, and they go to phase 19, when I recall well. I looked through the white paper, it all looks very nice. And so, and you can fill in here like, okay, pay with Ethereum. And you fill it in. And then it tells you what you receive. But the main thing is, and then you say, connect your wallet. And connecting your wallet, it accepts almost every wallet, I think. Anyway, it accepts Gate and Merx, Max, etc. Binance, the Meta, etc. What is important that you have Ethereum in there. Otherwise, a transaction doesn't go through. I thought I first connected, and it said right away when I connected, not enough funds. Yeah, of course not. I only wanted to connect. Yeah. And then, yeah, not enough funds. Yeah, logical, because I've only Sol in there, and I have no Ethereum in there. So I had to do that, and that's what I did. I got out of my normal account, I put it in the wallet. Normally I have all my things not in the wallet. I have it nice in my account. And I put it in the wallet, and what I say, a little amount. It's a testing. It's a testing how it goes. And then I did it. I pushed that button. Went through confirmation, blah, blah, blah. You get the pop-up from Gate, and you have to put your fund password in there and all these things. And yes, transaction was successful, says Lightchain. And then I didn't see it right away in Gate. And I thought, what is that? So I go to the token page, that's the wallet central, and I'm checking there. And I don't see it. I see the main ones, XRP, Sol, and a couple of others. Nothing. So I go from token, I go to FTT, NFT, or what was it? What is that one? Anyway, the button is next to it. The button next to it. And the last one is history. And when I clicked on there, yeah, there I see my token. And LCAI. And I thought, that's great. But I don't like it that it's so hidden. Because when I have more transaction, it disappears slowly to the bottom. And when I have to wait a half year on this one, I like to have it more actual, that I can see it. And so I had something like, well, I have to get that changed. And I was not so happy with it. Communicated with Rody. And he said also, like, yeah, it's strange how it came in my wallet. I had to look for it. Yeah. He said, let me check it out. And then I put it again, the tap token, in that wallet center. And I scroll down. And there you have the management of the token. And I clicked on there. And you get a search. And you go in that search. You put in there LCAI, Light Chain AI. And there it pops up. And then you have a plus, a round thing with a plus in there. Yeah. And so I pushed on the plus. And yes, to my surprise, there it shows up with the amount, everything. The value was lower. Don't know why. It was not 00375, it was 290 something. And fees, I don't know, but I found it pretty much. But it's a test thing, so I have a little bit like, let's see, for that little bit of money what is in there, it's simply a testing how this works, and that you can take advantage of something that you say, finally I'm also in there. Because we were many times when they get launched and we're sitting there and the countdown starts and it's 8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The page is changing and we push. Failed. We push again. Because there was not a connection yet. We push again. And then we get the price totally at the top. Last week we had one that said, 53. And after the 53 it went only down. Down, 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 down. Profit taking from all these people who are before the launch in there. Now we are before the launch, a pre-sale. I see it almost as an IPO. Okay? We believe in it. We support it, and I will see. I have a half year to say if I put a little bit more in there, yes or no. Don't know. It depends. I will see how it goes. To be honestly, what they all say in deck screener, etc., I see sometimes things. There's okay, that's a warning, but then in another side, you see the opposite standing. And then I have something like, wait a minute, I have to make up my own mind. You have to make up your own mind. What you do with your finances. Please do the opposite of what I say. Okay? Thank you. Yeah? Because I don't want you to follow me. Yeah? Because maybe I make a big mess. But I think this is an opportunity. And if you think that also, you do your thing. All right? And that's actually, for the moment, a little bit about the market. Today, it's not looking bad. It's stabilized since yesterday morning. It's stabilizing. It's a little bit like, a little bit up, a little bit down. But there are certain coins, and I explained that yesterday, there are certain coins, when they again go lower, buy them. And I explained that yesterday. Okay? And have your alerts ready on a certain level. Have that simply ready. Not to buy it right away, but receive an alert. Get your alert. And then at that moment you make a decision. You have still funds available in USDT or you don't. What do you sell at that moment to buy these better coins? Because we all know now, after 3 crises, there are better coins. Yay! We're so happy with that. And I hope this LCAI will be a better coin. It still has to prove itself. But it was an opportunity to be in a pre-sale. And actually it was not so difficult. I had to sit for it a moment. But it's something that I say, yeah, that's an opportunity. And we'll see, and we keep you updated in that. And when we see certain things that alarms us, we will tell you also, yeah? And when we see positive things and we get newsletters, we share it with you, yeah? And we will look for more of these things that could be interesting for you to step in earlier, and that you multiply your input. And it's a $10, and when a $10 becomes 100 times more, yeah, cash, okay, on the table. Now, and this is the idea, yeah, that you are a little bit earlier there, and not all these inside people, and you are financing and giving your money as profit to those people who are very early in, yeah. We have to be very early in. Now let's try that, and I say it again, your choice. I wish you a great day and look forward to hear from you in the comments. And yes, subscribe and like, and even when you don't like what I'm saying, I don't care, but like and subscribe me and give comments. And then I have to make one thing, and that is, oh, please don't send me these scam things. Yesterday I got 4 of these people sending me the same things. They even send me those 12 nice words, what you never should share with nobody because, oh, they had problems and they need help. Don't react on those things. Not even say hello. Don't ask for explanation. You know it's not good. Don't think, oh, maybe I can make some money there, because you don't. They make money from your money. They will say, funny, we want to connect, give me this, give me that. And then before you know, they empty your wallet. So be careful with those things. Yeah, don't believe in it. I block those kind of people right away. They can't do it a second time. Yeah, and people, let's try to be honest. Yeah. We all want to make a little bit money. We all want to have a little bit fun. And I think this should be fun. This is better than the lottery. You have some influence here. You have some decision making here that you can do it yourself. Don't put your life savings in there. Absolutely not. Don't. Yeah. Put a little bit money maybe you go normally to a dinner and you spend in a nice restaurant at $250 and you had a great meal and it was fantastic and it was exclusive and whatever. Well, you say, we don't do that. We put it in crypto. And then we have fun. And then we follow it and we learn things, because we have to learn. We all have to learn. We have to learn this, because in 5 years you will see a complete different world. Believe me. And you and me want to be in that club, right? It's not like George Carlin said, and you and me are not in that club, that elite club. But we want to be in this club, right? Have a nice day.